Lameness is a serious problem in Gonder, affecting a high proportion of the horses. The knowledge of foot balance and the skills and tools needed for trimming do not exist locally. To begin to remedy this, Dave Simons, senior tutor at the Centre for Rural Crafts in Hereford, came to Gonder to teach a 2-week training course for 10 drivers selected by the Gharry Horse Association. Not all drivers can shoe their own horses. The 10 trainees selected all had experience of shoeing horses locally, including Tigabu, who earns his living shoeing horses in the market full-time. Dave focused on teaching the basics of foot balance and then trimming to achieve this balance using simple tools that could be made locally.
We can't replace that, only the horse can replace it.
For trimming, Dave used a towing knife and hammer, as these could be easily copied and made by the trainees.
We can get the level with the knife. So we've got a nice flat foot. There.
Okay.
I take that line there, there, parallel. Yeah? To the end of the heel, parallel.
By the end of the first and beginning of the second week, the trainees were working in teams, using their own tools. The rasp, which Dave brought from the UK, was left in trust with the Gharry Horse Association for communal use. Dave also worked closely with Araya, a shoemaker from the market, who attended the full 2 weeks of the course. They made simple changes to the design of the rubber shoe, and these changes immediately improved the horse's balance.
Because the horse is... Yes, good job there.
A final improvement was to flatten the carpentry nails, using a small anvil that Dave had brought from the UK. This made nailing on much easier. Near the end of the 3 months, we held a competition. The Gharry Horses of Gonder, Best Horse and Best Gharry competition. The competition was a pleasurable way to raise the profile of the Gharrys and to promote the idea of a good-looking and a healthy horse. The competition was also a good way to bring together everyone who had worked on the project. The Gonder Tourist Office, the ILDP Livestock Project, the drivers, the Gharry Horse Association, and of course Dashen Brewery, who also used the competition as a promotional event. The brewery provided 6 crates of beer for the first, second and third prizes in the Best Horse and Best Gharry competition. They also provided the labour to make the banners and promotional hats for the crowd. The brewery were quick to recognise the promotional benefits of backing the Gharry horses. And in return, this backing from such a strong institution in Gonder is of great benefit to the drivers, who are a marginalised group in society. The competition was divided into two separate sections. The best horse section, where the horses were judged on lack of injury, body condition score and general conformation. And the best Gharry section, where they were judged on appearance, design and build. The competition was the first of its kind in Ethiopia and was a success. It could become an annual event. In the long term, there is great potential for using the Gharrys for carrying tourists round the attractions of Gonder, and for expanding the work to the Simien Mountains National Park in the north. The Gharry Horses of Gonder project has, in these few months, taken the first steps in the right direction.